Financial markets traded quite a bit choppier last week. The S&P 500 saw its biggest one-day sell-off in 3 months, but it followed with the biggest one-day gain in 2 months. Geopolitical and policy uncertainty have been elevated in recent weeks, and this appears to have been a factor in these market swings. However, as we've been emphasizing this year, we encourage investors to try and look through the day-to-day noise that can drive short-term market volatility. This week, home prices will be in focus. On Tuesday, we'll see the FHFA House Price Index, and also at the same time that morning, the S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index. House price growth has softened substantially, down to about 1% nationally, and several markets have seen prices actually decline. Affordability has become a significant issue for the economy, and for housing in particular. So we'll be watching to see if the pace of house price growth has continued to slow toward the end of last year. The Federal Reserve will meet on Wednesday, and markets see a near zero chance of another rate cut at this meeting. In fact, the market is priced for the Fed to remain on hold for several more months after the 3 rate cuts last year pulled financial conditions into more accommodative territory. The Fed has been back in the spotlight this year as questions swirl around the Fed's leadership, including who will lead the central bank after the current chair's leadership term expires in a few months. However, it's unlikely any of these questions will see any resolution on Wednesday. Lastly, over 100 S&P 500 companies will report fourth quarter earnings this week. Q4 earnings season is off to a solid start, and we'll be watching for patterns in how markets are rewarding and punishing companies that beat and miss estimates. So things to watch this week: home prices, the January Federal Reserve meeting, and fourth quarter earnings results.
The views expressed are solely those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the views of First Citizens Bank and Trust Company or any of its affiliates. This material is for informational purposes only and is not intended to be an offer, recommendation, or solicitation to purchase or sell a specific investment strategy, any security or insurance product, and should not be construed as legal, tax, or accounting advice. Please consult with your legal or tax advisor regarding the particular facts and circumstances of your situation prior to making any financial decision. While we believe that the information presented is from reliable sources, we do not represent, warrant, or guarantee that it is accurate or complete. Many companies referenced in this content are independent third parties and are not affiliated with First Citizens Bank and Trust Company. All third-party trademarks, including logos, trade names, service marks, and icons referenced, remain the property of their respective owners. Your investments in securities and insurance products and services are not insured by the FDIC or any other federal government agency and may lose value. They are not deposits or other obligations of or guaranteed by any bank or bank affiliate and are subject to investment risks, including possible loss of the principal amounts invested. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. Estimates of future performance are based on assumptions that may not be realized. This material is not a solicitation of any offer to buy or sell any security or other financial instrument or to participate in any trading strategy. Diversification does not guarantee a profit or protect against loss in a declining financial market. First Citizens Wealth FCW is a marketing brand of First Citizens Bancshares Incorporated, a bank holding company. The following affiliates of First Citizens Bancshares are the entities through which FCW products are offered. Brokerage products and services are offered through First Citizens Investor Services Incorporated, FCIS, a registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services are offered through FCIS, First Citizens Asset Management Incorporated, and SVB Wealth LLC, all SEC registered investment advisors. Certain brokerage and advisory products and services may not be available from all investment professionals in all jurisdictions or to all investors. Insurance products and insurance are offered through FCIS, a licensed insurance agency. Banking, lending, trust products and services, and certain insurance products and services are offered by First Citizens Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender and SVB, a division of First Citizens Bank and Trust Company. For more information about FCIS, FCAM, or SVBW and its investment professionals, visit www.firstcitizens.com/wealth/disclosures.